Eddie, did the sending off cost you the game?
So again?
Did the sending off cost you the game?
It didn't help. Whether it was the defining factor in the game, I'm not sure. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to sit here and say anything other than I was really pleased and proud of the players. The effort they gave today I thought was exceptional. And I think you have to praise Arsenal for the way they came back into the game rather than be critical of the team.
Was it a sending off in your opinion?
No, I don't think it was, in my opinion, no. I thought Simon's gone in, committed. I think it's probably a foul. I don't think he's lifted his studs in a dangerous way. So I think it's a harsh decision.
Eddie, you've had some good performances in the Premier League, but that first hour, was that probably the best that you've seen from your team?
Yeah, in a different way to probably what I would normally say. I don't think it was a great technical game. I don't think either side kept the ball for long periods of the game, but I thought it was a really committed performance. We wanted to make the game as quick as we could. We wanted to really stop and disrupt their rhythm. I thought our players executed that perfectly. Physically, we had to be very good today. I thought we were. We played some good football at times, don't get me wrong, and we scored some good goals, but I think the key moment in the game is probably their first goal. I think that changes the momentum of the game in a moment, really, where we look quite comfortable.
Are you surprised, Eddie, to see just how easily your strike force at times just took Arsenal's defensive line? There's just so many times that got him behind that final man.
I'm not going to criticise Arsenal in any way. I think they've shown terrific character to come back today. I thought our two strikers played very well. I think that's probably the way I'll answer that question. I thought they were a real threat. Callum Wilson and Josh King really did physically put themselves about and made themselves a big part of the game, not just with the ball but without it as well, in terms of their work ethic.
What did you say to the players at half-time, knowing the position you were in?
Well, at that stage, the game's still very much in the balance. We were aware of that at 2-0. It was very much, don't stop what we're doing. You know, more of the same in terms of our, as I say, our work ethic and disrupting their rhythm. I think they were the key things in the game. And then when we go 3-0, you'd like to think the game potentially could be over, but you just can't ignore their quality and the players that they've got.
Ryan Fraser had been calling out problems. Do you think his loss was
Yeah, I agree. I think the two substitutions that we had to make were key moments in the game. Ryan and Josh were being a real nuisance. I thought Ryan was very direct. He obviously scored a great goal. He was allowing us to get up the pitch. And when those two players went off, I felt we lost a threat. And I think when you play the best teams, you need to give them problems the other way, or you're just going to come under pressure like we did towards the end of the game.
What was the mood like now in the dressing room?
You can imagine what it's like. And I think that's a real shame because the players gave absolutely everything today. They should be congratulating each other and feeling very good about what they've delivered for the club. The reality is that's not the case, but it's hard to see any positives now, but I think we have to acknowledge we've got a point against a very, very good team.
Eddie, Arsenal thought that the extra day's rest was pretty decisive. That's the kind of feeling that he left this week. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that wouldn't have had an impact in the game for sure. That's obviously what you have a squad for, and the ability to change players. We changed a few from our game, but that was an advantage for us, and we tried to maximise that by the type of game that we made it.
Was it frustrating not to have Benny Cafobe available tonight?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. You know, having our better players available potentially from the bench could have given us more options. So that was a shame.
It's Leeds decided to stay.
Of course.
And what were the injuries to Ryan Fraser and Josh?
I'm not sure. I haven't spoke to either player, but they had to come off.
Has there been a dialogue with the national team over the
No, there's been dialogue between Bennick and his association, and there's been no problems between him and the manager. It was Bennick's decision to want to stay and concentrate on his football here, and they've been very good about it in terms of the dialogue between Bennick and manager, but we haven't had official confirmation he can play.
So that was the reason why he didn't play?
Yeah. We're waiting for official confirmation.
So the big thing tonight to be so potent attacking-wise without Jack Wilshere available this year?
Yes, of course, to score 3 goals against Arsenal at any time is a huge boost for us. I always felt this season that we've been a threat as a team rather than as an individual. I always feel we have goals in the team. I don't quite know where or what source. Today it was from a left back, which you wouldn't normally expect, but it was a great finish from Charlie. And then great to see Ryan on the score sheet again. And of course, Callum took his penalty well. So they're very positive signs for us.
And have you had any contact with Chelsea about Nathan Ackley this one yet?
I think.
Just to elaborate on that notion, because I mean, a lot of people kind of see Jack as the high-profile player, and see him as running the show, as it were. He scored 3 goals back, really good against a top side. Is it important that people see there is more to Bournemouth than Jack?
Jack's a key part of our team. This season he's been excellent for us. For me, he's got better and better with each game. So against Swansea, I thought he had a massive influence on that game. So I don't mind people talking about Jack and acknowledging how good he is. Of course, we have other players who are having outstanding seasons as well. So I think it's good from both sides that our players are talked about positively generally anyway.
But in terms of being able to recruit other players of similar quality moving forward, I guess that's what Darren's getting at. That's the point, isn't it? People see past that and what other qualities are. That's going to make you more attractive for other players of similar ilk coming, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd like to think that our style of football and everything else that goes with the club, the story that we've got, we're quite in a unique position. It's nice that players potentially would want to come to us. Hopefully, more people are aware of Jack than potentially any other player in our squad. I think it helps raise our profile and that we can accommodate the high-profile names here.
And how will he react to the performance in the draw? Will he be pleased?
I haven't a clue. I haven't seen him, so I imagine it's difficult for him. I imagine he's got mixed emotions, and he's slightly torn between what he wants to see. Thank you. Thanks very much.